Happy Sunday, everybody. Whoa. See if anybody comes out to play today or if y'all watching football. We'll see. Good days. See if anybody gets notifications at all. So I watched Chuck and Steele's video earlier, and he was just doing an awesome little, hey, what's up, Aaron Outdoors? What up, Rex? The sun is brutal, sorry guys, but I got no choice right now. So I made a natty, just like Chuck and Steele's video earlier. I was sitting on my couch. It's fixed so far, Aaron. Watching his video, and I was like, you know what? I got one out in my garage. What up, Roland? How are you, man? Sorry, it's a little chilly, but not too bad out today. But yeah, I was sitting on my couch, and I was like, man, I got a natty out in the garage that I cut back in, I want to say August, when I went camping. And it's just been laying, I keep kicking it around my garage, so you hear that? Look at that. You can't see him, but that little rat right there up in that tree. Man, I can hear his little feet. What up, Jack? But yeah, I don't know. So I cut this one back in August. It's very rough. All I did was shave it down. I didn't do anything special to it. I put a paracord wrap on it today. And one of the things I was not wanting to use it for was because the fork part of it is pretty crappy up here. But if I cut it down anymore, it's not going to be how I want it. So when I was watching his video, he mentioned something like he just takes his rubber, his latex, and he just doesn't fold it up. He just wraps it extra wide. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I think that would work. I never thought of that before. So it just goes to show you that no matter what, you can always be learning when you're doing this. So I got me a natty now, and I got me a can up there. Kids are gone for now. Kids and the wife went over to Grandma's house for a couple hours, so I got some spare time, which is awesome. What up, Zach? How are you, man? So I'm gonna pop a couple of rounds off at this can. Sorry for the sun. As soon as I move, you all are gonna get blinded, so put your sunglasses on. And I'm also gonna shoot it a little bit long draw today. Not crazy long, but a little bit long. So let's see if we can get on target. I did shoot this for the past like half an hour or so, and it's holding up so far. I got no rips in my bands yet, but if they do rip, I don't know if I'm gonna rewrap it or what. So we'll see. Let's see if we can even hit this thing. Other than today, I haven't shot long draw in a little while now. Longer draw, I should say. It's not like butterfly or anything. You're gonna do a premiere later? That's freaking cool, Zach. Long draw is fun, but I just never got into it. Definitely zings them down there a little bit. I got some pretty wicked wind to deal with today too. So I'm trying not to get no flappity flap on the rubber bands. But there's something about a natty that always feels good. I don't know what kind of speeds I'm getting it with this thing. I didn't put it on the crony or anything. Just wrapped it up and shot it. It seems to be packing an okay punch. Not quite penetrating the can because I can hear him rattling around in there. Wish it wasn't windy, man. Shit's brutal. Yo, the rubber. See, I don't know. I don't know what happens if you pull one off when they're flapping like that, but I don't want to find out really. What up, Rex? You up in here? I've never shot like full butterfly, so I don't know. Definitely do the premiere, man. Long draw is weird because you don't really know. I don't really. I mean, you don't have a reference, so kind of it's a little bit of guesswork involved, right? God damn! Every time I pull, man, these things are vibrating. Ethan, what up, man? I didn't say hi. How are you? So any of you who tuned in a little bit later, I know there's not too many today. I wasn't really expecting too many, but whipped up a natty that's been laying around my garage since camping trip over the summer. Basically, like I was saying earlier, sitting on my couch watching Chuckin's premiere, and got me to thinking, I might as well just band it up and see if it shoots or not. And I had these pre-made bands from a while ago laying around too, so everything kind of just lined up for a good afternoon Sunday shoot. And I happen to have one more can laying around, so everything kind of lined up. Other than the wind. Anybody else doing anything good today besides hanging out and chilling? Natties are awesome because it's something you create and you kind of get, not an attachment to them, but you kind of get the feel for them. This one's got, what I did was, there's a big drip of glue right there. I think what I did was when I first, like I said, it was a couple months ago, I just shaved it down, got like the main bark off of it, and sanded it just barely, and then I just slapped a thick coat in certain areas of glue, not even on the handle part, just on the forks. So I wanted to see, I'm very new to building anything at all, period, when it comes to slingshots. I've worked with wood my whole life, so I'm not like retard around power tools or anything, but when it comes to making slingshots, I don't have a hell of a lot of experience by any means. I probably made every bit of maybe 15, I guess, natties so far. Some out of planks of wood, some out, I don't know if they're made out of a hunk of wood, it's different, right? It's not technically a natural, well, this would be like a natural fork, right? This is a natural fork, but something out of a hunk of wood that was like already planed and cut, that's got to be something more like, I mean, it is homemade. Is it just a wooden slingshot? It's not even a natty. What I'm getting at though is, after I was sanding this down and looking at it, it's got quite a few defects in it. And it wasn't quite dried out either. It's been dead for a while, but when I was pushing on it with my fingernails and stuff, you could feel the wood still pretty damn soft. So that's why I just threw it off to the side and forgot about it. Yeah, that little stinger was cool. Well, see, that's the funny thing, Ethan. What up, Chuckin? You were the one who inspired me to do this today, sonny boy. I've been keep tripping over this thing and moving it around on my workbench, and I finally decided to put some bands on it. But yeah, Ethan, like I was saying, I'm not really worried about it because I was squeezing the shit out of this thing, and it ain't breaking, you know what I mean? But it's just the whole banding part of it. That's the part that I wasn't really too sure on, because it's got some pretty thick like issues here, but I didn't want to I don't know, I just didn't want to mess with it. But like I was saying earlier, I never gave it a thought. I always thought like no matter what, you should have band grooves in there. I didn't think that you could band this up. I don't know why. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but it didn't really click until I saw Chuckin doing it, where he just said that he pushes it down farther and then bands it up. I used whatever this shit is, amber belt, and I just wrapped the living hell out of it, and they are not moving. So hey, we got our way around no band grooves on this thing with a kind of imperfect fork tip on it. And so far it's shooting, I'll give you that much. fun to shoot. It's comfortable. If stupid wind would stop, I'd be shooting a lot more. Ethan, I think you said you got a little bit of shooting time in earlier. I thought I saw that comment somewhere. Shot a video, now to edit it. Hell yeah. That's good, dude. I like your videos, Ethan. All of y'all, whoever posts them up here, if they're slingshot related, that's cool, man. Seems like all week when I'm at frickin' work, it doesn't seem to be windy. And when I'm off of work, and I really don't care because I shoot short draw, so I don't really, it does not bother me, period. Short draw you can shoot in the wind all damn day, it does not matter. But these stupid leaves, I know I keep bitching about them, they're almost gone now. I got like one more pile, but you know, it's one of those things where you're out there using your blower and shit, and it's just like, why am I even doing this? Because they're just blowing right back where I put them. So then you grab a rake and you start freaking raking the whole damn yard, and then they're just blowing from the neighbors into yours, and you just get angry, and then you go shoot slingshots and you get happy again. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh shit, she almost split. Who is that? Stephen Foster. Like I said, I don't know the speeds, but on my last, on my last challenge, I took 31 shots to cut the can. I'm still using 8mm here. The only difference is I'm pulling, these bands are longer for one, and I'm pulling to like maybe here. And I cut that can earlier, not that can, but a different can, in 18 shots. And this one didn't seem to take too many. If I could hit the bottom of that little piece, which I doubt, but if I can, it's gonna probably fly apart. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, duck. It's hanging down towards the bottom there. Got it. Nice. Damn, that seemed like a really quick cut for me and for 8mm. So maybe there's something to that long draw stuff, huh, boys? No. Come on, man. Nobody's gonna beat that 11. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. Andy got close, didn't he? Was he like 16? And if Mikey wouldn't have missed, he would have got probably pretty damn close too. But a lot. And you were just teasing too, Chuck. And you could have got that thing in like, I was guessing 5, but I bet you could have got it in 3. Let's see if I can hit the rest of that can hanging up there. One thing I noticed with this slingshot is I keep wanting to walk down. So I keep wanting to get, if I don't pay attention, I'm not choking up on it. So I'll like, it just naturally kind of comes down. And when I do that, I'm changing how I'm shooting it, you know. So I gotta kind of watch it on this one. And I'm kind of watching these bands to see if anything happens. They have not moved a single, not even a touch. So if anybody ever wants to band something up and they don't have the tabs and tubes and all that, and if you just have regular band material, you can do it this way, and it works. Man, these bands. Shaving the bottom of it. I got no business shooting long draw, man. I don't know where the hell I'm even aiming here. Those are all low. Ever since I seen that dude with a return to sender, man, it's interesting. Not that I ain't scared, that's for sure, but it's just interesting. It makes you think. Yeah, we got a little hit. Gotta bring it up a touch or something. 3 shots in a row that were low. House is so quiet with no kids around. It's like no action, man. That was a good solid schmackaroonie. Now we're hitting it. I don't know. What else is cooking today, boys? That is a hard score to beat. Yeah, I'm surprised you got that many, Ethan. I thought for sure you would have been in like the, I don't know. I mean, what, Zach was 35, I was 31. But we're shooting at 8 mil, the baby balls, I do believe. I know I was. After watching y'all shoot the big balls. No, Steven, you have to have a minimum of 50 nowadays in order to go live. You have 50 subs. I think that's the bare minimum that YouTube wants. So Chuckin', you gonna do your, if you're still here, you still gonna post that video up? I'm pretty excited about this contest. 2,000 subs is way under where you should be by all means. There's no way you can only be at 2,000. So once you get off your shadow ban and get back out in the swing of things. See, before I really knew you or even talked with you, I think you were taking a break from YouTube. I don't know if it was work related or what. I kind of remember you saying that your subs dropped a lot during that time, but still, man, you should be a lot more than 2,000 in my opinion. There's no way you couldn't be up there. See, I started walking down again right there. Still got the shot off, but I didn't realize it until I was about to shoot. Trying to cut the other half of this can. See if we can get it into 3 pieces. Don't know if that's going to be possible or not. We're chiseling away at her, that's for sure. I don't even know what these bands are. Didn't have any writing on them or anything. I'm thinking they're BSB. But I made them a while ago. I got this Ziploc full of long draw bands that, you know what, this might have been, I think you might have made these for me, Ethan, if you're still on here, a little while ago. I need to finish it. Finish? Not like Dutch or something? Finland? Giving the top of the can a good work over. That sounded kind of dirty. Keep shoving it over too. Get back in the center. We're splitting her open. Tell you what, man, if I didn't have a job and a family to feed, I'd probably shoot all day. Life would be grand. I think I'd go to every single tournament. What was it? Ah, yeah, there you go. Well, you just have to wear sunglasses all the time. So you wear sunglasses and, right? Because then they can't see your eyes. Maybe put on, I don't know. I think you already have a beard, right, and stuff. Maybe just grow a mustache. It feels like you're coming out of that. Feels like you're coming out of your YouTube funk, there, Mr. Chuckin. I can smell it. I think you're about to break free. I'm trying to block the sun a little bit, dudes. Whoa, it's brutal. I don't know. I think you're getting close. These bands are still hanging in there. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see, but my fence is flapping over there in the breeze. I'll tell you how that happened. What up, Jose? So, when we moved to this house, we've been here 7 years now. When we moved to this house, we had a chain link fence all the way around. And I wanted a privacy fence, so I got some quotes on, like, if a company were to come out and install it. And keep in mind, this was before the whole inflation thing, so back when lumber was kind of normal cost. And the quotes that I were getting were just outrageous. So now, instead of like ripping out the fence, the chain link, or digging post holes, since I'm a lazy bastard at times, I just bought panels, right? Because they sell the wood panels of fence relatively cheap. You can catch them on like sales at like your Menards and all that. So I bought, I want to say like 10 of them or something. And then I found like another 5, 6 in the trash. So I threw them on the roof of my little Focus and tied it down with a freaking strap and lugged them home. And then I just zip tied them to my freaking chain link fence. I'm gonna talk about ghetto. That is ghetto right there. But it worked. It got me my privacy, and I didn't spend a quarter, not even an eighth of the price. But from time to time, you have to redo your zip ties. Just knocked a little piece of that can off. I don't know, man. I just can't see paying, like having another, like a car payment over a fence. That is essentially what it would have been. They were kicking me back with some crazy numbers. I can only imagine what it is nowadays. So the top of the can has been destroyed for the most part. Still a little bit hanging on. I don't know. Natty Boom Batty. She's holding out all right. The tags have not changed in length. The band has not slipped. The paracord is helping with the grip. She seems to be shooting okay. I did tag a lighter earlier from pretty substantial distance from me. Oh, just knocked her off. It was like 20 meters. That's a lot for me. I know it ain't much for some, but for me it was a lot. And I got it on the first shot. I couldn't believe that. I was trying to make a short, a little natty short. And I set up a lighter, and the wind kept blowing it over. So I freaking laid it down sideways on top of a bucket, and didn't measure it, but I can pretty much, I got a viewpoint of where I can guess probably within 2 meters or 1 meter. I don't know. Jesus. Like from here to there is 10. From here to my garage is 15. And it's farther than from here to my garage. So I'm guessing 20. We're going to say 20. And I hit it. So I was pretty cool with that. So I may post that later on today. See how it does. I don't know. What y'all think? I'm just going to hit this for 5 more minutes, guys. For 30 minutes. If you want to stay, stay. I appreciate y'all popping in and hanging out for a little while. I'll try and smack the old squirrel or something. Gotta go pick up ammo before it gets snowy. Probably got a couple hundred rounds laying out there. I don't know about you guys, but once the snow hits, I switch over to clay. You should still go live. I think I'm curious to know what you got planned with this here stuff. How you're gonna do your giveaway. Try for the rabbit. Got a little high. Oh, that was a hit. Got him in the orange button on the belly. There we go. Oh, got him again. Nice. Hell yeah, we're getting it. I think you should clue us in here, Sir Chuckin. I want to know what this is all about. Nice. Got the bell, baby. Oh, cowbell. Yeah, baby. Actually not doing too bad. Let's go for the black thing. A little high. Shooting better than I thought I would with a natty and longer draw. That was real close. There we go. Got her. Okay. Well, wind has died down temporarily. That's nice. I'm talking so quiet all of a sudden. All right. I want to hit that yellow bell, and then we're going to call it. Oh, I hit the string that it's hanging on. Gonna end up hitting that wind chime. It's gonna blow right into my path. Maybe we'll move. Nah. Let's live on the edge here. I can't get that yellow bell. I'm missing it. Close. Oh, I hit the string again. I'm really close to it. There it is. Got it. Whew. That's fun stuff, man. Freaking love it, dude. I love shooting slingshots, guys. This is good stuff. This is like therapy. Therapy right here. And it's a lot cheaper than real therapy, right? All right. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. Cheered me up a little bit, even though I didn't need cheering up. I've been in a good mood all day. This is actually fabulous. But now my good mood is even better. So thank you, and make sure to watch Chuckin's live. This contest is going to be something good. I can smell it.